This is the Sports Timeout Podcast with Brooklyn Farrell, Tony Caranco, and your host, Wes Underwood.
And yeah, those were some of the Ghetto Taco sights and sounds from this past weekend. And well, welcome to the Sports Timeout Podcast, brought to you by Jefferson's and Robert's Integrative Dentistry in Joplin. Wes Underwood, along with Tony, Clint, maybe Clint, no Clint, who knows? But we'll keep you guessing, and maybe he'll hop in here. But yeah, how you doing on this rainy day? It's rainy. Lot going on, that's for sure.
It's gonna be a slow day on the lot.
Yeah, I can imagine. Guys, go out there and jump in puddles.
No, but yeah. Somebody will end up falling into a puddle.
Yeah, or driving into one and getting a new car, right?
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
But another person that needs to figure something out, and first up, we'll talk in the NBA. And LeBron made his comeback against the Bulls last Sunday, put up 19 in their loss. They are now currently up a half game after this week is played out. And we talked a couple of weeks ago about this. I said I'd bring it back up, but they only have a few games left. I mean, half a game in front with the Lakers possibly being out of the playoffs. I don't know. I mean, they're in the 10th spot right now. I called it, but what do you think? Do you think they stay playoff bound, or do you think they bounce out?
Well, if they don't make it the playoffs, it would be financially beneficial for the NBA. If the Lakers make the playoffs. Probably the biggest, fan base in the NBA. So they want to get as many viewerships as possible. So I think it would be in the best interest for everybody for the Lakers to be in it. So I don't know. I mean, I really don't care. LeBron is, I don't like the guy. I don't think he's a good human. So I don't mind seeing him lose.
Yeah, I'm on the same boat. But like you said, NBA needs it. They've got it. So they make it. Maybe. Next in the NBA, we talk Hall of Fame. And the list of finalists contains Dwayne Wade, 3-time NBA champ, Dirk Nowitzki, 1-time champ, 6th all-time scoring, 5th in rebounds. Then Coach Popovich, 5-time champion, and is still currently coaching, by the way, San Antonio. Pau Gasol, 2-time champ. Tony Parker was involved in 4 of those championships with Popovich. And yeah. Man, I don't know. And then for the WNBA, Becky Hammon. I mean, that's a lot of good, big names. Any thoughts here on this one? Anybody stick out to you?
I mean, no, because I don't know enough about the NBA and anybody else. I guess Coach Popovich, that's about it. But no, I really don't.
That's a big name, too. I mean, a lot of people have played under that guy, and 5 championships to show for it. I mean, also, Dirk Nowitzki on there, heck of a career out of that guy. I think 20 seasons for him. But, yeah, 1 championship resulted in that just because of injuries that happened to him and then injuries that happened around him, and then finally getting some people in there later in his career to finally help spurt towards the championship. It was rough there for a while in Dallas, but yeah,
You got it done.
good for them. Like them. Think it's awesome. Excited to see him get inducted Saturday, tomorrow, in the Final Four. So that's going to be awesome. Next, we jump into the NFL and we talk Deandre Hopkins. And, well, according to a few sources, the holdup right now is the contract portion of negotiation. They can save $8 million plus by trading him. But if they wait till June 1st, they could save $19 million. The organization has put things on hold, though. They don't want to lose money. They don't want to end up paying much of his salary, according to these new reports, after being fully open to negotiating with everybody. So I don't know. It's weird, but still in contention, the Chiefs, the Bills, the Ravens, those are the teams left in the mix. I mean, do you see him going to any of those teams, or do you think he just plays out and, yeah, over there in Arizona?
I'm not sure about any of the other teams, but I don't think he'll be going to the Chiefs. They have made it pretty clear that they're not going to spend a lot of money on future players that they want to win. So they're going to the players are going to play. They're going to have to sacrifice
Absolutely.
their paycheck in order for them to win, which I get it. At the same time, I'm like, I don't blame the Chiefs for making that statement, but I also wouldn't blame players for not wanting to go play there because of that statement.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, they need to make their money, and if they're going to be putting their their livelihood on the line every weekend,
It's true.
it's up to them where they want to play. If they're going to put their body through the same torture regardless, and if they're going to pay them handsomely elsewhere, I take it, because at the end of the day,
I agree.
Dynasties come and go, and so do their bodies, but their paychecks aren't gonna last as long. So
it's true.
So in my opinion, yeah, good for the Chiefs, but I don't see DeAndre Hopkins going somewhere that's not going to pay him handsomely.
Yeah, we'll see. DeAndre watch now. We were on watch of Mr. Aaron Rodgers, but DeAndre is a little bit more exciting and I think a tad bit more talented, but we won't go there. Next to the MLB we go, and wow, opening day was yesterday, and it didn't disappoint. The Royals and the Cardinals opened up. Royals in a pitcher's duel, and they lose it 2-0 to the Twins, and then the Cardinals in a tie game that lasted until the 6th inning, and then the Blue Jays went on to beat them 10-9. That was just back and back and back and forth and back and forth and back. I didn't even think it was ever going to end, but yeah, Blue Jays and them pulled it out. So good job to Vladimir Guerrero and his team. And yeah, even though both teams lost to Mo, though, it was still fun to watch. Aaron Judge, launched another homer in his first at bat. At this rate, he'll have 162 homers, right? I mean, where's Tristan when you need him? I think he would agree with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, really, he looked good. He looked healthy. I'm excited for the season. Were you pretty impressed by any of that? I know you're not a big baseball fan, but watching the guy just hit home runs like that, it's awesome.
Yeah, no, good for him. And like you said, he's pacing to hit 162 home runs. So let's see if he can do it. I mean, it's easier said than done, obviously, and I wish him best of luck. And but yeah, I'm ready for. I really am trying to make it a point to be a little bit more into baseball. I'd like to get into it. It's so hard to watch on TV.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind going to a baseball game or two to watch it in person. But
let's do it. Royals, Cardinals, let's go.
Yeah, I'd be down.
All right. We'll mark it down.
I'm gonna have a lot more time this summer, so I think I'll be able to.
Sounds good. We move into the men's March Madness. And last week we gave our best upsets. Well, this week we're going to go ahead and give our Final Four predictions and our national champ predictions. And first up, we have San Diego State against FAU. And yeah, who you got there? I think I'll go FAU here.
I'm going to go with San Diego State.
Okay. I'll take that. I'll stick with FAU, but that's a good choice. I mean, they're both really hot right now, so we'll see. And then next up, you got UConn and Miami. I have UConn. Who you got there?
I got Miami.
Okay, we'll go Oppos here. Sounds good to me. I have FAU and UConn because both teams have played in tough brackets. Both have pulled off exceptional upsets, and yeah, they did it in the Elite Eight. So now they're down to the Final Four.
Keep doing that.
Uh-huh.
It's just hard to keep that momentum going.
It can be. We've seen
I'm
that
not,
with
I'm
a
not
few
saying they
local
can't
teams.
do it.
Huh?
Yeah, and I'm not saying they can't do it. It's
Sure.
I'm just saying it's tough to do it for so long.
Yeah. Who you got in the champion out of those two that you picked? Then I've got UConn on my side by less than 10.
I'd probably just say San Diego State.
Okay. Good solid pick. And next up, we go ahead and talk Sporting Kansas City. Good news for them as Russell and Polito are officially off the injured list and could both play this weekend on the road. They're searching for the first win of the season still. Coach Vermes talks another week of training and that they will get there. The red card earned by Sweat last week really didn't make sense in my opinion. I mean, the second yellow was deserved, but yeah, that the first one, I mean, the refs in that game were just wow. I mean, look, I think this team will catch up soon, like he says. A lot of missing pieces still in Kenda, Polito, and Dembe, Leibold, Ford, and KP. I mean, that's 6 potential starters out of the mix. And these guys just need to heal up. A couple of them out for a while, though, a little bit longer. And I don't know. Do you think SKC can rebuild or rebound this weekend after Shalloway and Agata have found the goal in back-to-back weeks?
Yeah, I see them having a good season. I just obviously the pressure is on the team and on the coach, and as much as Coach Vermes wants to deny it, I mean he's starting to feel the heat.
Yeah.
But it's still pretty early. They have till October pretty much.
Indeed.
So the season's over, but they need to turn it on quick. That way they don't fall too far behind and try to spend the rest of the season just chasing. Because last year they ended the season pretty hot, and if they would have turned it on maybe just 2 weeks earlier,
yeah,
they probably would have been seated in the top 3 or 4. But
we haven't been to a match yet, Tony. I'm starting to think we're letting them down.
I think so. I think that's what they need in order for them to win. They need us there.
Yeah, indeed. Lastly, into the NWSL we go. And the Current opened up their season last week on the road. They return home for the first match of the season. And before we talk about this matchup, congratulations to our winner, Tina Hallmark. For the Current tickets and parking pass. We hope you guys enjoy it. But yeah, though, I'm excited for this one. The team's first home game since the end of last season. DiBernardo and Debinha, the 2 big key players, could make their debut tomorrow at Children's Mercy Park for Pack the Park. I am excited for this NWSL final rematch. It's not going to be boring. I can promise that. But, man, it's going to be a great atmosphere. And I really do hope that all you Kansas Cityans and everybody around the state of Missouri and over in Kansas, too, can pack that park because last year when they did it and they broke the attendance record, it was phenomenal. It was a great atmosphere. But, yeah, we got to catch a game together for that one, too.
Absolutely.
But, yeah. And then on that note, we're going to go ahead and go into the local sports update brought to you by Trackside Burger. And they're at 1515 West 10th Street in Joplin. And, well, I mean, they got barbecue going again this week. And, yeah, I'm excited for that barbecue. Have you tried their burn ends yet? I know I talked about it last week, but
No, I don't think we have, but my mission is to convince my managers to cater them out.
yeah.
and try to get some different style of food in there.
Hey, Chef Mike, get on over there to which one you at there?
I'm at the pre-owned store.
There you go.
Behind Red Lobster.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we actually have a menu there. I think he went by and he dropped off some menus, but I think I'm gonna try to convince him to order some stuff up from Trackside.
Chef Mike, if you watch this week, hook them up. I think they deserve it. They're a bunch of good guys and they deserve it. But yeah, on that note, we'll go ahead and talk local baseball. In Joplin, we'll take on Marshfield tomorrow at 11 a.m. and Logan Rogersville at 1. As for Webb City, they will close out the red and blue tournament today, taking on Republic and Benton. That one's definitely weather pending. And next we have CJ as they take on Mac today, and then, Nevada. Wow, I don't know how I got Mac County in there, but Nevada it is today at 10 a.m. And on that note, we will finish out with a 2-minute warning brought to you by Hot Stone Pizzeria. Go grab a large pizza and a medium pizza for the month of March, which you only have a little bit left, I believe, tomorrow. That's it. Today. Yeah, today, Friday. Only $30. That saves you 10. And yeah, MIAA baseball in full swing again. Southern takes on Fort Hays State today at 1 p.m., tomorrow at 1 p.m., and Sunday at 1 p.m. as well. Pitt State, they are on the road at Central Oklahoma. Game 1 today at 6 p.m., tomorrow at 3 p.m., and Sunday at 1 p.m. As for softball, Pitt will hit the road today, taking on Fort Hays in a doubleheader beginning at 1. And tomorrow they will head to Nebraska Kearney for another doubleheader beginning at 1 also. As for Southern, I got a chance to talk to MSSU softball outfielder Miss Yazmin Vargas about some records she set and the team's success in recent years. Check it out. And we bring in Southern softball junior outfielder Miss Yazmin Vargas. Welcome in. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Not too bad. Just ready for the games this weekend, and you ready to get right to it?
Oh yeah, I'm excited.
Indeed. So are we. But yeah, an incredible run right now for you guys. But before we get to the team, I'd like to talk some of your accomplishments thus far in the season and in your career. I mean, first up, we talk some records as you are in the top 10 in a couple of categories. Those are career runs scored, in which you're 10th currently with 106 runs scored in that. And then you're number 5 in career stolen bases with 72 so far. And I say so far because, I mean, I'm not going to lie, you're a pretty fast woman. So, I mean,
Yeah.
you could probably beat me in a race too. So I would not doubt it.
Yeah.
But what does being in Southern softball's top 10 mean to you in a couple of those categories?
Honestly, I would say it's really an honor. I mean, there's some great ball players that have been in this program already, so it's just super exciting just to see my name up there. It's also exciting just because you get to see your hard work pay off, and I feel like, I mean, it's just so exciting, and it's just truly an honor, honestly.
Well said. And I mean, you are correct. There are some names up there. And
yes, man, I mean, that book is full of great players that have been part of the program. So just to even have my name in there is just super exciting. It's truly an honor.
And I mean, kind of going off of script here a little bit, I know we had some questions set out, but what does it mean to you to have Miss Pat LaPura cheering you on every weekend?
Oh, it's
when
awesome.
You guys are home.
Yes, it's so awesome. She comes and talks to us in the beginning of the year, and just having her energy there it's awesome. I mean, she's the loudest one there. She's cheering you on. I mean, I can hear her in the batting box while I'm standing there in the batting box. She's right there. I could just hear her, and I tend to just kind of tune everything out, and she makes sure she's heard. And I love Pat LaPierre. I mean, she's a great coach, great person. She's always supporting us 100%. So, absolutely. I mean, it's so cool, honestly.
It's great. Yep. We all know she is, and she's very into it. And I mean, we love that about her.
Oh yeah. I mean, she's got us one there. It's awesome.
And moving on here, we'll talk this season for you again. And I mean, your eye for the ball has been pretty impeccable. I mean, you're almost hitting 50% of what's coming across the plate. Not only are you batting well, but you're fielding well also with 42 putouts this season. How are you staying so consistent at the plate, year after year, because I believe your lowest batting average has been above 300, and that's since joining Southern a few years ago. What's helped you be successful in the field and at the plate? I mean, that's incredible.
Yeah, honestly, I would have to say just focusing in on the little things. I mean, that's one thing that Coach B really just talks about all the time is just, I mean, work on what you need to work on. And I feel like I definitely have matured since my freshman year. The game has definitely slowed down a bit for me. Just because I used to think everything was so fast. And once I got to college, I realized like just slow it down. Yeah, as it's not as fast as you really need it to be. And I think it's just, I mean, slowing it down is really just been my go-to this year, is just being calm in the box and even on the field, just having fun, honestly, and realizing it's just a game and I'm here to have fun. And I feel like that's the biggest thing. And I mean, I'm there for wins as well, but I think the biggest thing is just having fun. So I feel like that just kind of goes along with everything else that I do. And it's just enjoying the game and enjoying what I do is just kind of, and I just play how I play, I guess.
Yeah, that's awesome. And I mean, we're very excited for that. And you guys haven't been a team to frown upon over the last few years, and we love the energy that you bring. And I mean, let alone your whole team. It's fun to watch, and that's something that hasn't been around this area in college sports for a while. I mean, baseball's coming along, football's
Yeah.
starting on the up and up, and then you guys have been pretty successful over the last few seasons. So we like to see it. And let's go ahead and talk about that team. Y'all have compiled 22 wins over 7 losses. What's helped lead to that success? What's been going on in the off seasons, and what's just been the chemistry there?
I would have to say, just how close we are. I mean, we're one big family. I mean, we're all away from our family. So, I mean, we spend every day with each other, whether that's on the field or even off the field, we're together. I mean, we're just one big happy family. And I feel like that pays off on the field, honestly. I mean, we enjoy playing with each other. We enjoy being with each other every
Yeah,
second of the day. I mean, I feel like we just play like we love the game and we play like we love each other. And I feel like that's just really paid off on the field just because we enjoy each other and we enjoy having fun. And I feel like that's just definitely helped us out this season.
absolutely. Absolutely. And with the sweep you all had at home this past weekend, which resulted in a win over the number 2 ranked team in Rogers State, that helped you all tie with Central Oklahoma for first place in the MIAA. Has the team responded to this at all, or does that just kind of sit in the back of your mind? And does it change the mindset of your team with that being said?
I wouldn't really say it just kind of changes anything. I mean, we talk about it all the time. I mean, these were big wins for us this past weekend, but we still have the rest of the season to go and we can't settle. I mean, we're in a good place right now, and I mean, anybody can be anybody in this conference. It's one of the toughest ones. So, if we just continue to play us right now and just continue to have fun with each other and play how we are right now, I mean, we'll continue to do just fine. So, I mean, we're just super excited for this coming week or this coming year, honestly. I mean, it's been a blast so far. So,
Great. Sounds good. Sounds good. And lastly, you all head to an 8th place team in the MIAA in the Lopers. And you'll play them today, as well as 5th place team in Fort Hays State tomorrow, who, by the way, is also on an 8-game winning streak. So, yeah, how's the team feeling going into this road trip? And does it affect you guys being on the road?
I wouldn't say it really affects us. It is a longer drive on the bus, but man, that bus drive it sucks. But I think it's just going in, just knowing that they're both great teams, honestly. So I feel like just going in, playing Southern softball. Uh, Mudito is something we talk about. Which is being happy for others' successes, and that's something that we really emphasize in our program. So going into this weekend, I think if we just continue to play how we're playing and continue to be happy for each other's
Yeah,
successes right now is just the biggest thing. And I feel like we'll be fine for the rest of the season if we just continue to be where we're at right now.
absolutely. And you talked a little bit before this with me, and you have family up there. What's that mean for you in the Fort Hays area, just going up there and playing in front of them?
Honestly, it's super exciting. I mean, I've been playing for I can't even count how many years I've been playing. And I've done a lot of traveling. So really the closest thing I've gone to home is high school ball. So being able to just be 2.5 hours away from home, it's just super exciting. I know a lot of family is coming out and it makes my heart warm. I'm a big family person. My family means absolutely everything to me. They're my biggest supporters. 6.5 hours away, and I do it for them. They're my reason, they're my why. So just to have them all there is just it's really one of the best feelings ever, I can say.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate you coming on. Good luck this weekend. Stay safe, be healthy, and be injury free for sure. That's what we tell all of our guests on here. So
Thank you so much for having me.
not a problem. Anytime. Take care.
Thank you.
Great stuff from her. And their team heads to Nebraska Kearney today, play in a double header with game 1 at 2 p.m. today. And tomorrow they head to Fort Hays for another doubleheader as well. And they play at 12 to begin that doubleheader there. Of course, all these games and events are pending to the weather and the current and fluid COVID-19 situation. So tune in to each team's social media pages for times and updates. And while the music's here yet again, and so's the end of another episode. For Tony, Clint, and myself, have a great and safe weekend. Lots of rumbling going on right now out there. Stay safe from this weather that's happening. Hopefully you get to where you need to go this morning safely. And make sure you all go get some tacos from Ghetto Tacos food truck or taco shop next week. Buy 5, get 1 free, or buy 10, get 3 free on Taco Tuesdays. Also, if you get a chance, go nominate Ghetto Tacos for the Joplin Globe Best Places for 2023. Go do that. Get that button. All you got to do is click on the food and dining part of the Joplin Globe. Scroll down to the favorite food truck or vendor category to nominate them. It only takes a moment. Which, Also, don't forget to enter in a chance for a $100 gift card. That ends today, and it's for Target. So, check out our sponsor, Robert's Integrative Dentistry. Enter your chance to win over there. I'm gonna go to work now, I guess. But, we'll see you all next week. Take care.
See ya.